Just over 70 kilometers from central Ho Chi Minh City lies Ho Chi, a rugged region where red basalt soil meets grey, nutrient-poor land. Ho Chi is harsh. In the dry season, the sun scorches everything. During the rains, water floods the low-lying, clay-rich terrain. Farming is nearly impossible, and the area lacks industry and infrastructure. It's the last place you'd expect to play a pivotal role in wartime history. From resistance routes to war tactics. While the famous Ho Chi tunnels became prominent during the Vietnam War, their roots date back to the French colonial resistance era. These early shelters were used to hide weapons and protect guerrilla fighters. When US forces entered Vietnam in 1965, Ho Chi became a strategic battleground. The US even built the Dong Du base there to control the northwest of Saigon. From 1966 to 1970, American and Allied forces launched dozens of major search and destroy operations to neutralize Viet Cong influence in the area. But while they focused on the surface, something extraordinary was growing underground. Without machines or advanced tools, the Viet Cong dug by hand, using hoes, shovels, even woven baskets, to remove the dirt in silence. Every mound of soil had to be hidden so it wouldn't expose the tunnel entrances. Some fighters dug for 6 to 7 hours daily, their hands bloodied from the work. Over time, they built a vast underground world. Life and command beneath the surface. The Ho Chi tunnels eventually stretched over 200 kilometers and formed an intricate, multi-layered underground city. They spanned several districts and were divided into 3 levels. The first, 3 to 4 meters deep for fast tactical movement. The second, 6 to 7 meters down, housed command centers, weapon stores, kitchens, and medical stations. And the third, 10 to 12 meters deep, was the secure fallback zone. Conditions underground were brutal. It was hot, humid, and airless, filled with carbon dioxide. Insects and venomous creatures roamed freely. Yet thousands of guerrillas and civilians lived, learned, and fought in these tunnels with unwavering resilience. Entrances were hidden by leaves and dirt. Many had trapdoor mechanisms just big enough for one person. Inside were booby traps, dead ends, and Z-shaped turns to confuse enemy soldiers. All this was built without electricity, ventilation systems, or clean water. Above ground, the area was bombarded daily by US B-52s. In places like Phu Mai Hung, up to 7 tons of bombs were dropped per square kilometer. As the war escalated, Ho Chi became the command center for the Saigon Gia Dinh military zone and headquarters for the National Liberation Front. Units like Regiment 1, Regiment 4, Battalion 316, and the famed female guerrilla teams launched countless raids and ambushes from here. Their ability to strike and vanish became the very image of modern guerrilla warfare.
Anh Bảy! Bọn Mỹ đánh bom buôn đường cháy!
American response and deadly challenges. The tunnel network reached neighboring districts like Hoc Mon and Binh Chan, forming a western approach to Saigon. During the 1968 Tet Offensive, troops emerged from these tunnels to strike the US Embassy, radio station, and police headquarters in Saigon. Although the targets weren't held for long, the psychological impact was massive. To counter the tunnels, the US created specialized tunnel rat units, small, daring soldiers trained to enter and clear the labyrinths. But these men often fell victim to traps, ambushes, or suffocation. According to US sources, 6 out of every 10 tunnel rats never came back. Incredibly, US forces once unknowingly built the Dong Du base right above a tunnel section. Guerrillas would sneak in at night, sabotage equipment, steal weapons, then disappear, leaving US generals baffled. Another deadly practice was bomb dismantling, known as bomb carving. Fighters would dig up unexploded bombs and carefully extract TNT to reuse in handmade grenades, mines, and rockets. This process was extremely dangerous and often fatal. Legacy, tourism, and untold secrets. Today, the Ho Chi tunnels are a global symbol of resistance. The site attracts over 1.5 million visitors annually, many from abroad, who crawl through restored tunnel sections, view recreated traps, fire Vietnam War era weapons, and try simple guerrilla meals like cassava with sesame salt. Only about 100 to 120 kilometers of tunnels have been restored. Veterans say many branches remain buried, holding untold stories and sacrifices. Ho Chi remains a testament to the unbreakable spirit of a people forced underground, but never defeated.